Hello everyone and welcome to episode 3 of my mini Avengers Academy MOC building series. If you're not familiar with this series, basically I build mini MOCs based off a Marvel mobile app game called Avengers Academy, which sadly you can no longer play. It's unsupported by Marvel and Disney. Basically I just try to recreate some Marvel themed buildings from basically the Marvel comics essentially. And so today we have the Avengers Mansion. So I've always loved Avengers Mansion. I wish the Avengers Mansion was in the cinematic universe, but no, instead they have the Avengers Compound and then the Avengers Tower. So the Avengers Mansion, to start off, the color scheme is based off the Avengers Mansion from Marvel's Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes animated TV show that aired on Disney XD from about 2010 to 2012, I believe. And so I tried to base the color scheme based off that. So basically the brick is dark orange and then the roof is olive green. So before I dive right into this MOC, I do want to say that some of these parts aren't available in these particular colors. For example, these arch pieces right here in olive green actually are not in olive green in real life. Lego has not made these arch pieces in this particular color. So if I were to build this in real life, it will be kind of difficult. So I need to swap out a few things or change things if I ever decide to build this in real life. So to start off, it's on the same level as the Avengers mission board and the shield storage. Here's what the bottom looks like. I do want to say that I did use the same type of bush design from the Avengers mission board, but basically instead of having these cheese slopes and this sticking outward, I basically put two 1x2 tiles on the back right here. That way it can go in more, make it look like a front lawn. I do want to say that there is an interior. Unfortunately, due to the structural support and how I built this, there's only one floor of interior. And as you can see, you can kind of see through the windows. I tried making it as accurate to the Avengers Mansion interior in Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes TV show. Basically just black and white dotted tiles. You can kind of see it through that window right there. I really wanted to incorporate the brick aesthetic to it, like it's made out of bricks. So I feel like having these rows and columns of tiles really give it that brick feel, if that kind of makes sense. So I have a lot of dark orange tiles all around this mansion. And so to start off, here's the door, which is in dark brown. And also I have like these handrail things for these steps as well. But one of the most challenging aspects of making this MOC was capturing the round arch window right here. So I think I did a pretty good job, because I'm going to show a reference picture in the bottom left corner. But as you can see, like all the windows are like square-ish, and then this window right here in the front is round. So I really wanted to try and make it as round and as accurate as possible, and I think I did a pretty good job. So there's like these squarish windows here and here, and also in the front, and basically all around this little section right here. So unfortunately there is no interior in this column right here or this little area here, and basically there's no interior in the top section here and up here due to structural support. What's really challenging is getting this arch, getting the angle right over here for the roof. So it was really challenging to use the hinge pieces to try to figure out which angle worked best, and I used a lot of slopes and cheese slopes to get like that curvature with the dark orange bricks. I'm not sure if you guys can see. These olive green plates right here cover up the little gaps, but obviously there's still some gaps, but it looks good enough to where you really don't even notice it. What was really challenging is covering this up, this part right here, and making it more triangular, making it more angled. So what I did is I took a plate and I put like these 1x2 45-degree slope piece right here, and I think it just captures like the triangular shape of the roof, and I think I did a pretty good job. And towards the back, it's really not triangular, so I just put tiles here because it's flat. It's not as angled as this part of the roof right here. So obviously I didn't really go too heavy on the interior, because technically if I were to build this in real life, all the Avengers MOCs that I made or will make in the future, I want to have like an Avengers world, so they'll all be like on a table side by side with each other, mainly focused on the exterior of the building rather than the interior. But I did include one interior just because you could see, like, if I didn't have an interior, it just would be empty and it would really look nice looking through the windows. You might notice that it kind of looks weird from this angle, like you have like this tall column right here. That's how it looks like in the game in which I'm basing this building off of. In the game, it's actually an Avengers Haunted Mansion. You can't, there's no like function to the building, it's just a decorative building for like a special Halloween event in the game. But I based the actual building architecture off that design and just changed the color scheme. I would say another hard tricky thing to incorporate was these windows in these triangular roofs, as you see over here, these tall pyramid like roofs. So basically in the reference picture the window is angled along with the actual angled roof, but unfortunately I just wasn't able to do that, so I basically had to build it straight up and have like not these corner angled bricks or slopes right over here, and same with this window right over here. But I don't think it detracts from the overall mock, it still looks pretty nice. And then obviously I finish up the slopes up here, so it doesn't look too bad at all. You can kind of see through this window right here, it's basically hollow right down the middle. You could include an interior if I wanted to, but there's no way to take this section apart modularly. So this section right here is basically like a flat roof. It could be a landing pad. I could have added the Avengers symbol right here, but it's not really supposed to be a landing pad. It was just like a flat roof, so that's what I tried my best to get the texture and detail right. So on the actual roofs, like these columns right here have like these little antenna thingies. So I tried my best to incorporate those into it. So what I did is I took a 1x2 jumper, and I took like a lightsaber or like a bar piece and dark orange, and then I added like this Technic bush, which is tan color. So I basically did that on this side as well. I did 2 here and then 1 over here, because in the reference picture it has that. I tried to get like the same vibe or feel or aesthetic as my other Avengers MOCs that I've been doing in the past. So that way, if I do build this in real life, it can all come together in like a seamless Avengers world. And as you can see, here's a little walkway I guess that leads to the dark bluish gray walkway. This walkway is in tan. So this MOC requires a lot of tiles, especially dark orange tiles, to capture like the brick built aesthetic of a real building, and also a lot of olive green tiles for the roofs. I guess one other difficulty would be getting like this circular detail, just to have like a circular detail like that. I think it did a pretty good job. But other than that, there's really not much to go over anymore. So this is basically all I have to say about this MOC. There's really not much to go over. I basically covered everything I wanted to. We went over the interior, the exterior, the details I incorporated, some colors that do not come in real pieces in real life, and stuff like that. So this can conclude this episode of my mini Avengers Academy MOC building series. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is in my BrickLink studio gallery, so I'll link that in the description of the video below. But this is going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, join my Discord server, which is not really new anymore. I had it for a few weeks now. It's called ComicBrix Real Shield. It's just a great way for Marvel fans, especially Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Star Wars, and LEGO fans to talk to each other and just hang out and talk about LEGO MOCs and stuff like that, show off LEGO creations. And if you haven't already, subscribe. It'll really mean a lot. And also, the finale for my bus MOC is coming really soon after I upload my newest video. So this is going to wrap up this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a like, comment down below, and I'll see y'all soon.